Rodriguez up here. He's drinking tea.
What are y'all sitting down for? Don't stop clapping.
Keep it going,
Leo.
bro. Keep it going, man.
Holy shit, that's the first time I've heard that. Leo, wow.
Leo or Leo? Leo. Yeah, Leo.
It's CEO. I'm telling you, I had that one gentleman, where does he go? Kevin Chow was here earlier. That's usually me. That's usually what I get perceived for. I have to tell him, I'm Italian, not Chinese. You can imagine, like, with the name Merritt, that's like enough as it is. And it's not spelled just M-E-R-I-T. It's M-A-R-R-E-T-T. I get all those little fabrications of the name. Mariette, Mariette, Mariette. Hey, Merritt, there's a hotel named after you. But never with my last name, except for this guy. Leo, that's the first time. But anyway, I swear to God, I get like on the, everybody, I send like an email out, and I'll go like to people's spam folders, and I hate that. Or like, I'll be at work, and like, people actually confuse my email with the boss. And I just love that. I've always had fantasies about that. Like, literally, there'll be people come up and they'll have deliveries, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm the CEO of the company, and that's not my last name. Or like, people actually say, like, I felt like an ass because I thought when you introduced your last name, you spelled your last name as CEO. I thought you were just being a dick. And it's like, no, it's not intentional. Oh my goodness. All my life, I've been like, I was diagnosed with ADD when I was younger, or like, I guess, you know, because we're Italians, we have like anxiety. We're always like, oh my goodness, where are we going? It's like, you remember that character, Ace Ventura? You remember he would always play it, and he would talk really, really fast? That was me when I was younger, until I met this cup of green tea. That's like the cure for everything. Oh my God. Mm. So anyway, that's like my cure for anything that comes up these days. Put it down here. Oh my God. Like, I'll tell you, that came into play, especially when I was in college. I remember this one incident in particular, and I was in community college, and I was at Nova, and I took Acting 1. We had the first semester, and then I came in January. We were about to take Acting 2, and so the professor's getting there. There's like 25 students there, and he's like, you know, take your name or say your name and one little activity or one little something about yourself. So let's try it. Like, who's in here? Like, you, sir, you went before. What was your name again?
What?
Watt. What's one little thing about you? Just say one little random thing about you.
I'm tall.
You're tall. Okay, how about somebody else? How about you, sir? What's your name? Son. Sorry? Son. One little thing about you, just random. Okay. So I remember doing this, and like all of a sudden this professor would always interrupt us. And he would say certain little things. And this one time, he goes up, and I'm sitting next to him. I had this premonition. But because I was drinking the green tea that day, I just knew he was going to try something. If I didn't, I don't know, I probably would have been like all wired up and jittery, and like I had 30 cups of coffee. This day I had like 30 cups of green tea, and it saved my frickin' ass. Because right there, as soon as I had that premonition going, guess what he says? By the way, guys, you're all doing that, and this is Merritt, and he's an asshole. He does that right in front of the whole damn class, thinking he's got me, that I'm gonna make an ass of myself, or I'm gonna say something dumb, and I'm not gonna have a comeback. So basically, I just waited for like 5, maybe not 10 minutes for everybody to be like, oh, and all the pay and all that stuff. I just put up my 2 little fingers, and I just say, my turn. And I just say the first thing that comes to my mind, because I knew I had to come up with the biggest comeback. And I just said, yes, everybody, this is our illustrious professor, Dr. Christopher Olson, and he likes to wear women's lingerie. Right in front of everybody. Yeah, so I could see that would affect you all too. I can imagine that. Yeah, you love that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Oh, goodness. I tell you what, I was watching a movie the other day, that new American Pie movie. It was American Reunion. You remember the guy Steve Stifler? He had all this stuff happen to him. Like, you remember he had the jizz in the beer and he drank it. And then, like, he's trying to make out with this girl. And, like, apparently she passes out. And, like, the guy wants to piss it on his head. I think I'm like that in a sense, only it's like much more dramatic. I was actually, I'm a political consultant, and I was on a campaign last year, and so the candidates really busy. It's in Virginia's 8th District, Arlington, Alexandria, and a lot of candidates were there, and I get, word that, the candidate can't come, and it's like, Merritt, how about you? What's your public speaking like? And I'm like, all right, I'm fine. And he's like, the campaign manager can't come, the candidate can't do it, you're gonna be going on, and here's your talking points. And I was like, oh, I gotta run to the restroom real quick. So I go into the restroom, and I'm doing my business, and literally I have my pants down, I'm sitting there on the poop chute. And so all of a sudden, you ever have like, you'll be in the bathroom now, like someone will come up and they'll knock on the door kind of softly, and they'll be like, wait a second. This time it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, Merritt, we gotta go. 5 minutes. We have to go to the synagogue for this big forum. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I swear to God, I get up, I pull my pants up, I'm trying to get myself together, I wash my hands and comb my hair back, make sure I look presentable. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's my phone? My iPhone. I say I didn't do it well. I didn't leave it there. So I have to have my iPhone. I keep myself organized. That's another way I keep my ADD, in addition to the great tea. So we go up there, we all get into the caravan, we go to this event. It's at a synagogue there, and there's this big religious thing. It's about foreign affairs in Israel. And we talk about all this stuff and about what we're going to do. And as soon as I'm about to get onto the stage, they're about to say, representing the Youth for Congress campaign, Merritt Cheo. And so I go up onto the stage, and I hear this, and I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, something's going on down there. And I heard it again. Turns out, when I was putting on my pants in the bathroom there, I actually dropped my phone without even paying attention. It's literally right there, on top of my underwear. And I've suddenly put them up my pants. I'm sitting right there, and it's going off in the middle of the goddamn presentation while I'm up stage in front of all these people representing a goddamn campaign. To the point where it's literally going off, and then people actually realize Merritt has got his phone in his pants. I think we'll call him. And so it's like going off, and then at some point, I don't know, maybe it was my balls or maybe it was my underwear, turned the phone on. So basically, I was like, almost like, I think I was talking to someone, or someone was there. It was almost like the movie Blank Man, where it's like, oh my gosh, I would love to talk to you right now, but I'm a little distracted right now. And so anyway, I had a lot to explain to you that day. But to wrap this up, I just want to say, I was talking to friends later on that day, and I was talking to my brother, and I was like, oh my gosh, bro, Dan, yeah, I guess you called me earlier today. No, I didn't really intentionally dial you. I didn't pocket dial you. I think I penis dial you earlier by accident. I'm sorry, though. Or maybe it was a testicle dial. I know there's like a new type of calling here, and I've heard about these new phones you have on your pinky, or on your hand, your wrist, whatever. I think we have a lot more of that to come. My name is Merritt Cheo. I'm coming around. Thank you all so much.